What's up guys, Jason here from Beer and Games, and we're returning to Game Dev Tycoon. Now remember, in the last episode I said we were going to start developing games for the Game Link, directed at young and casual audiences. And I remember right at the very start we said we were going to concentrate on games related around story and quests, and we are going to do that. We're just taking a little bit of a detour, because we need to build up capital to get our team filled up. So you can hire up to 4 employees in this office. I'm going to go for game demo again, and I'm not going to put any more money into advertising because really we just need the people in there. And once we get this guy, we'll start working on another game. We need high speed and research really. So we're going to go for this 11k a month. Yeah, no, we'll go for the cheap guy. Don't crap out on your morals. Staff welcome training. There we go. And that's going to set us back where that's 48k, so we need to develop a game. Now you notice I can't really drag that around. Next to the next to the employees there's a little bar, and that tells you how efficient they're being. So because both the employees are new, they're not being very efficient at all, and I'm not sure what that means this game's going to turn out like. Beer pong. Young. I'm not sure what that says about us, to be honest. So let's see, 15 for 10. I don't know if that's good for casual, but we got a bonus on that for all the levels. I think as you level up these, you unlock new parts for your custom game engines, but we haven't actually started working on one of those, so that's what we're going to do now. We're going to, it's under research, isn't it? Reviews for beer pong. Let's see how that did. Oh dear. We always start these episodes off with a bad game, don't we? Research, we're going to start building a custom game engine. And you can research marketing, because that allows us to build hype for our games. And building custom game engines takes away from your research points, and generating game reports gives you research points, so that's what we're going to do. You can now create your own game engines. To get started, close this message and click anywhere to bring up the action menu. And we've unlocked a bunch of stuff, brilliant, so we can now put game tutorials, better user experience, simple cutscenes, better dialogues, all these lovely things into our game. I think you need to research those first. Fantastic, so now we can put hype on our game as well, which will allow us to sell more copies off the bat, I think. And yeah, so these cost money to research. I don't know if they cost money to implement into your games or not. So there we go. And we need game tutorials. And let's pick one more thing to put into it. Simple cutscenes or better dialogue. Simple cutscenes. We want to build a grand experience. Some fantastic RPGs. We're going to be the Bethesda of the beer world. That's a nice ring to it, actually. The Bethesda of the beer world. So we're going to build our own custom game engine. Now that we've researched the parts. And I don't know what's it called. The Booze Hound engine. Hey, have you heard that new game? It's built on the Booze Hound engine. Swinging wild here. You are now creating your own custom game engine. Once the engine is finished, you'll be able to use it when creating new games. Fantastic. So yeah, there's an option when you start developing games to pick which engine you're going to use. I think it's along the same lines as the graphics, which is why we're adding in the better graphics here. G64 is no longer supported. We didn't develop any titles for that platform, so I'm not particularly bothered, to be honest. Invest over 100. We invested over 100k. Oh crap, guys, we are going bankrupt. Congratulations, your first custom game engine. Yeah, we need to research medium games. Oh, we don't have enough. Oh, sugar, guys. It's not going well, so we're going to go for a mystery RPG. Oh, we're not going to produce that for the Game Link, we're going to produce it for the PC, because we're going for mature audiences. And there we have the Booze Hound engine. Now, what can we call our detective RPG about beer? Oh, are you serious? It gave us a fucking achievement. Yeah, that's what we're calling our game. It took me 20 minutes to think of that. So RPGs need a lot of story and quests, but I'm not sure that engine is important, so we're just gonna split it between these two mostly. I know we can have these things: linear stories, simple cutscenes, a save game, and game tutorials. It's got a lot of quality to our game. Unfortunately, it also costs a lot of money. So yeah, this could be a very short playthrough. And we're going to put a lot into dialogues as well. And while this is going on, we're going to market it. Marketing can be very effective to reach more potential customers, but it can also be very expensive too. Oh. It is best to experiment carefully with marketing to get a feel for what works best. It is also important to know no matter how much money you pump into marketing, it will not make a bad game successful. Well, that's nice to know, and it's going to cost us a solid 50k to advertise in magazines, so we can't do that either. Your bank account is in the red. Thankfully, the bank has enabled you to overdraw your account up to 200,000. Okay, so we can't buy anything, but we're allowed to go into minus numbers, which is okay. We're going to make it open world, and we're going to bring the sound right down, because we need to put world design up. And it says graphics is important, so we're going to leave it there. So Drinks a Lot came in. Yes! Alright, we did a good job. That should sell alright, and it should bring us out of the red. An 8 is very good. Better than a 7, I guess. Why is he the only one working on... Oh, there we go. That's right, lazies. Would hire again. Sounds like a YouTube comment. Shop roulette. There we go. Oh yeah, we're really teaching the young people how to party. God, what have we become? So we're going to take story and quest right down. I guess we need simple cutscenes, but I don't think Shop Roulette needs a decent story to it, to be honest, or a tutorial, so we can save some money there as well. Give them a holiday, just click on them and select send on vacation. No. Oh, action games are especially popular at the moment. Should we follow the trends? I mean, I know we really need money, but I kind of want us to be trendsetters and not followers. It's a drinking game for children. It's not going to do very well, is it? Yeah. Oh, at least we know casual games work well on GameLink. Dialogue seems to be very important for this type of game. So, yeah, RPGs, obviously dialogue's going to be very good, and PC Match is good. Not as good as adventure games. But yeah, Lucas Cruz, Daniel Payne are still new to the team. A few more games and the team will have higher potential. Well, once we get 150k, we're going to research medium games anyway, which means we can have all of our team working on one game. Drinks a Lot sold 54,000 copies, generating 378,000, which we can't really see the profits on that because we were quite deep in the red when we released that. I think we're going to make Beer Man 2. Again, for young audiences. Oh dear. What have we become? Action. Yeah, we're going to go for everyone because young people, I don't know if they're going to be great for PCs because we know everyone is good and mature audiences is great, so I've got a feeling that young is going to be a bad combo. So we're going to make Beer Man 2 for everyone on the PC. Maybe I shouldn't have hired that second employee yet, that's what I'm thinking. So the bugs, there we go. Oh, that's very even. I hope that's good. So those two have just got a pay rise while we're on the brink of bankruptcy. Fantastic. I just need to move this out of the fucking... Let's get some contract work done. 3 weeks, we can do character design in 3 weeks. I hope, if these guys start working again. It seems the market has normalised again. Oh, just as we released an action game as well. So we missed that one. Beer Man 2 came in. A 6 again. Oh no, we can't keep making 6 games. That's like a 6.25, I think. I don't like the decimal system, I'm gonna be honest. So we're just gonna spam the market with a bunch of sci-fi games. I'm so sorry. I hate companies like me. But we really need the cash. And we're gonna call the action one Space Shooter. Completely unoriginal, I'm so sorry. And we're going to make these ones as cheap as possible as well, so we're going to take out all of these. Oh no, it seems that Beerman 2 had quite a few undiscovered bugs. Do we patch it? Costing us money, but gaining us fans? Or do we leave it? We're going to have to patch it. Even though we are an evil company releasing games just for money, I feel like maybe we should treat our customers right and develop a patch. Oh, 30k. Oh, that hurt to part with that money. We're going to release that. And straight on to the next shovelware game. And we're going to call this Space Travels. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I can feel the disappointment already. Beer & Games has recently released a much needed patch for Beerman 2. One fan said, "I love companies like Beer & Games. They don't just milk the customers for more money, but also understand our concerns and make sure that we can enjoy our games." Well, actually we are currently milking you for money, but we also do understand your concerns. So, we're going for best of both worlds here. And adventure, world design. And we'll take sound right down as well. And we're just going to try and produce it as cheap as possible, really. Not even got sound in it. It hasn't even got it hasn't even got sound in it. If nothing else, it's great training for our employees, but I think we might have to fire one of them. And since, I don't know, Lucas has been with us the longest, but I think Daniel has better stats, so we'll have to check. Space Travels came in. Please be good. Yes. Okay. At least a 6. I'm happy with at least a 6, because we're just shoving these out. We're not putting any effort into these whatsoever, are we? I'm sorry. I'm just going to keep saying that. So, how do I check what staff oh, staff list, there we go. And let's get developing the next game as well, as quickly as possible. Sci-fi, RPG, PC, USAT, Space, Warriors? After this one, no, after the next one, we can start properly working on the games that we want to produce again. I think we can leave that like that as well. And we'll get some hype built up on that as well. Oh, that goes up on its own? So we should be marketing like as soon as we start working on the game. Who knew? Some of you might have. I do not. Fantastic. So we don't have a salary, so that's okay. We can level up all we want. New research, fantastic. You can go on vacation, where we get some more research points. Space Warriors came in. 6. I can work with a 6. A 6 is fantastic because we are just shoveling these out. Imagine what scores we'd be getting if we were putting any effort into these whatsoever. We can actually buy medium games now. So I'm very sorry to see an employee go, but at the same time, we are no longer in the red. So I think it kind of justifies itself. Sci-fi and action is a great combination. Graphics seem to be very important. So we already knew that graphics were important for action games. Now let's start working on the games that we want to make. Right, so a time travel adventure game. And we're gonna plagiarize this shit here. Dr. Wen. I'll give you like 3 guesses. I bet you can't figure out who I based this character off. And you get it? When as well, because of the time. Never mind. And basic sounds. We're gonna have sound back in our game. People can finally hear our majestic voice actors and things. 59,000 copies, 415,000. Fantastic. Come on, finish the bugs. Let's get that released. New records on both of those. Awesome. So that should do really well. But let's just see. And you can already generate a game report on it. Oh, that's because the reviews are coming in. Right, okay. Yes, almost perfect. You're damn right, Star Games. Wow. So we like Star Games now, but everyone else can go and fuck themselves. Boss, I've discovered there's some really dedicated fans of Dr. Wen have created a fan game using a lot of the material from our game. They don't make any money with it and just seem to do it for fellow fans. Our legal advisors strongly suggest that we shouldn't allow this to go on. What do you want to do? We're going to leave them alone. If they're not making any money from it, then we're just going to leave them alone. If it's not for money purposes, they can feel free to use our content for that. Okay, journalists around the world are baffled as only one day after Vonnie and Invento jointly announced the play system at the entertainment conference, things have turned sour. Invento announced today that they will cancel the project. Rumour has it that the distribution deal the companies had worked out was unfavourable to Invento, handing over much control to Vonnie. We do, it's based off the PlayStation, so I imagine it'll come eventually, right? Right, so Dr. Wen, that was a time travel adventure game. Dialogue seemed to be very important, cool. Sound seems to be not important, cool. Audience match, time travel mature, okay. We really wanted that to be great. Oh, we didn't market it either. Whoops. So let's research medium games so we can start working on those. Although we are going to need another employee for that, so I have followed the progress of Beer and Games for a while, and it seems with your recent expansion you have started developing larger games. That's right. Larger games develop to be seen by more people, deserve to be seen by more people, and this is where a publisher can come in handy. A publisher will market and publish your game around the world. It will also help fund development. In return, they will keep most of the profits, but since the game will be seen a lot more, it is still usually worth it. So Jasmine Droke is going to put us in contact with some publishers. Let's find a publisher deal. Using a publisher is a great way to get your games in front of a large audience, which in turn helps to grow your fan base. For medium games, you should aim to have at least 100k fan base before you publish them yourself, okay? To use a publisher, you need to sign a contract. The contract will dictate what game you need to create. Pay attention to all the details, most importantly, the minimum score that the contract dictates. Right, it's also important to pay attention to royalty rates. Well, at the moment, as long as we sell a lot of games, I think it'll be okay. These guys want a sci-fi simulation on any console. They want it to have a minimum score of 6. So that's the only one we can do at the minute because we don't have the licenses for any of the others. So it's got to be a medium game. We can target it at anyone as well, so we're going to go for mature, since sci-fi and mature works well. And because we're going mature, we're going to go for the PC, Booze Hound 2, and I don't want to call it StarCraft or Star Wars, because those are two obvious ones, but we want Star something. Star Battles. Yeah, see, I'm the master of plagiarizing. We have to kind of figure out which one of these are design points and which are tech points, because we have these different ones here. Story and quests, I think, is design. Because it would be. There's not a lot of technology goes in there. And gameplay is technology. So we're going to put Jason on there, and Lucas can go on engine, because that's not, I think he's got the lowest, so we're just kind of going to keep him around there. Wow, he's really low compared to the other ones. I'm not going to replace him, we're going to keep Lucas forever. I think the person that you have working on each one denotes how many bubbles you're going to develop. So if they have a high design score, you're going to produce more design while you're working on that segment, on that particular part. We're just going to equalize all of these because I honestly don't know. And world design is obviously design, graphics I think is a bit of both, and then sound I imagine is design as well. I'm out of my depth here, I'm going to be honest. I don't know if we're actually going to do too well with this one. It seems you have some serious financial difficulties. They're going to give us $500,000, but we have to pay them back 900,000 in a year's time. I mean, we can't say no because otherwise the game's over. So, thank you, bank, for bailing us out. Star Battles came in. Okay, 6 or above. 6 or above. Yes, a 9. Fuck yeah. So I was panicking. I was panicking a little bit about that one, but it looks like we're going to take it. And the royalty fees were 11%, so we're still going to get 89% of the profits from that. Obviously, because we've got a publisher, it's going to sell a lot more copies, so fucking A. That should pretty much fix our money problems for now. And there's an extra 22k to boot, so we're going to get another one of those actually. Nicholas Riley, Christian McCormick, Jose Walsh. So 200 design, 118 design. So yeah, we're going to go for the level 2 guy. Jose. I should probably start remembering their names. And all these guys' efficiency bars have dropped. I don't know if they've been doing that. Yeah, I guess they have. So we need to train this guy up a bit because his stats suck. There are different training options available. Some options are better to increase certain skills than others. Experimenting is the best way to figure out which training options fit your plans. It is useful to have a mix of specialists and all-rounders in your team, but aim to have at least one design specialist and one technology specialist. So code incomplete, I think that's pretty obviously technology. Game design for pirates is obviously design. Don't repeat yourself, I think is speed. Make me think will be research, and then game dev is all of them. But I imagine these ones are focused, so they'll give a lot more to one stat, whereas this one will give less to all of them. And we're going to go for technology, I think. Jesus Christ, 2.5 million copies. Right, engine, no story and quests. So we need to cut one of these, and I guess we'll do linear story. So we'll just have simple cutscenes. And this is Julian Rickstall from Gamer Pro. I got word that Beer and Games is working on a new game. Would you be willing to share some information on your current game project and do interviews about it? Yeah. What is your expectation regarding the success of Starship Commander? So if we go into this interview hyping the game up and then it's really bad, if we come out with like a score of 4 or something, that could probably come back bad on us, so we're going to be modest. I've followed your progress in recent years and would like to extend this formal invitation to participate in the biggest game convention on the planet, Games, also known as G3. Nice. By having your own company booth at G3, you can gain a lot of fans and hype for your games, and we think our audience would love to see you there. Okay. Okay, so we're going to conferences and things now. Thank God that wasn't a bug. I thought I'd let a bug slip through then. 16, I mean, set new records, yeah, but I don't know if it's the right balance. Oh, we can now put stereo sound in. Let's send these guys on vacation. Oh, needs to be a 7 or higher. 7 or higher. 9. Okay. 7. Okay, yeah, easy. What was that, like a 7.7? I can't get my head around the decimal system. Like a 7.75, I think. You can go on vacation and you can generate me a game report. And we'll get a new topic as well, racing. I think that's good for casual, so if we ever fall short on money again, that's what we'll do. And I think that's a good place to end the episode. So we have a full team now. We have quite a bit of money and a decent amount of fans. So when we come back, we can start working on developing a new engine and building better games, because we released a lot of shovelware this time, and I don't think that's the right way to go about getting fans. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you leave a like, and remember to subscribe if you want to see more content. Bye.